Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Hightop Sports. Today we're going to be discussing this scruffle right here with Tennessee and Florida that happened at the end of the game. But for what most people don't understand is it probably should never even happen because they were running off of the football field. Again, I don't know who saw this, who wasn't there. I was there. And what happened is the game was ending. The clock was running out, and Josh Heupel, the head coach of Tennessee, decided to be basically a prick and call a timeout, his last timeout, with 7 seconds to go to bring everybody back on the field, including his own team. His own team had already headed into the locker room. He had to bring some of them back out to go finish the play. Florida was already running onto the field to celebrate, etc. He calls the timeout. Then we find ourselves in this scenario here where we're going to be breaking it down because it's actually pretty hilarious. A lot of things happen. So again, they had to rush back onto the football field because Josh Heupel called a timeout. Here is the play. There's 7 seconds. Mertz is trying to run the clock out. Again, none of this is really needed, but it is what it is. He's going to go kneel, as it's pretty obvious. Then the lineman's upset. It's definitely like he wasn't trying to hit him, but it wasn't needed. And again, Tennessee, Florida, if you know anything, it's a spicy football game. It gets rowdy. Then I love this. Austin Barber, you're not gonna hit my quarterback. That's my quarterback. That's the lineman. That's what linemen do. They protect the quarterback at all costs. He's not gonna have for it. He throws his shot. I'm okay with that. This is where it should end. Obviously, he gets the flag for the hit on the quarterback. Austin Barber goes, hey, that's not going to happen. There's our tight end, Odom. Let's keep going. So then now everybody wants to be involved, right? Because it's football. It's the end of the game. Emotions are high. This is where we're at. This number 5 guy was getting blown all night. So he's just frustrated from having a horrible game. He was getting his ass worked by the running backs and wide receivers. He comes up, throws a little jab. I don't know what he's saying here, but obviously it provoked Barber to get a little bit more angry. This right here is what we're going to keep an eye on. This is Micah Mazuka, transfer from Baylor. He got a lot of flack early on because he was trying to leave because he got injured, worked his way back. That's a Gator for life right there. That's our dog, okay? Whoops, wrong one. Right here, 54. That's our dog right there, okay? So you guys, that's a ride or die, and you'll see here in a minute why he is. So number 58, Austin Barber initiated the after he got hit to hate on him, my quarterback. So then we go, big hit by Damian George. I mean, plus 5. His PFF ranking should go up tremendously after this pancake right here because Damian George ain't playing. Another transfer he's from Alabama though, who was getting a lot of flack as well, but had a great game. Look at him coming from the back here. He's ready. He's ready for business, okay? He's not playing any games. Actually, that's Odom right there. So he comes out of nowhere. He's pissed. Just full force. Boom. I mean, that's a big boy. He took it like a champ, all right? Damian George still ready to go. Micah Mazuka now is in full-flown sprint. I ain't seen this man run a 40 ever. But right here, he's looking like he's about to run he's about to go up against Usain Bolt. I mean, that's speed right there, okay? But before we get into this drama, we got to finish with Damian George here. He's ready to go. He's fighting. Keep an eye out on Austin Barber right here. White face mask right here. It kind of covers his entire face. Number 58 is kind of blurred. He's going to take an absolute haymaker here in just a minute. But look, we're going to get over to this over here. This UFC fight. UFC 289 right over here. Dana, we want a pay-per-view. We're going to get to that in just a second. But keep an eye, again, on Austin Barber right here. He gets absolutely rocked. Ready? By 55, I think. Takes an absolute haymaker. Boom. Right there. Right there. Let me rewind that for you. I mean, he big blow. Big blow by 55. Boom. Now, you'll see it's going to flip angles here. Barber takes a step back. What the hell just happened? He gets clocked. We got coaches holding back Damian George. But UFC 289 over here, boys. This man goes, what did I get myself into? Everyone's left him. Micah's like, it's me and you, big dog. We going at it. He had nothing to do with it. He didn't even start it. Mike, look at that. Right haymaker there. And Micah still pursues. Look at him. He's ready. He forgot he's playing football at this point. He is ready to fight in UFC 289. Look at him. He's chasing him. He's chasing him down like it's his prey over here. Now, this kind of finishes out over here. So let's go keep an eye out over in this vicinity here. So Billy's going to come running up right through here in this center part here. Billy's going to get clocked by one of his coaches. I know he's feeling in the morning. The reason I know that is because anytime you have a good celebration and you go to chest with one of your boys, one of y'all get hit in the chin, you get elbowed, something happens, right? This is what's going to happen here to Billy. He is coming up right here next to the blue. That's Billy Napier, head coach of the Florida Gators. He's going to come running up. I saw this live, too. I saw him get clocked. I'm like, my goodness. He gets clocked right here. I don't move the arrow in front of it too bad, but boom. Gets. I mean, just by association, guilty. You know what I mean? Just by being in the vicinity of guys just moving around, trying to move guys all over the place, whatever. Takes on the chin. I'm sure he's okay, but probably look at him. He's kind of wobbling here a little bit, because he rocked it. Mozuka's still fighting over here for his title belt. You know, he's still holding on to it. Damian George, he's being held back. He sees that the mob is over here now. He's trying to get back into things, and getting rowdy with it. They're still fighting. Something I noticed too, and I'll show this in a minute. Another flag, another useless flag thrown because the game's over. But here we are. At that point, you would think there'd be a lot more flags, but it's neither here nor there. There's Princely. He's kind of chilling, not too much involvement there. Mozuka has calmed down now. He's walking back to his corner to get some ice and some water. Ref's telling him to get your ass out of here before you get killed. no need to stay around in this fight. Little scruffle, nothing too more serious now. Austin Armstrong comes running into the rescue. Now, again, some of these coaches are probably like, why are they so late? Because, look, Austin comes in kind of late from here. He starts ripping guys off. The Florida players were leaving. We thought we had won, right? Like, it was over with. So these guys are kind of celebrating. They're running off the football field, probably kissing babies and whatnot, signing kids. And so they had to come back and go, what the hell just happened? I lost it. Take a look at this stuff. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I think 9 Tennessee players, and 1 Tennessee coach runs over. Josh Heupel, the reason this whole started, who called the timeout, nowhere to be found. Billy's right in the middle of it. Coach Armstrong's right in the middle of it. I'm sure there's other guys that I can't see. I can't recognize them. I mean, Armstrong has the visor and Billy's bald-head Billy. I can tell him from a mile away. The rest of the guys are with Blues. I can't tell. 1 Tennessee coach comes running over through all of this. Your team is in a full-out war right now. And also, too, where's the rest of Tennessee? Where's the rest of the bench to go get your boys? I mean, you see it in baseball all the time. Like, when a fight happens in baseball, the bullpen clears. Like, I know you don't want kids to fight, and some people are like, well, you shouldn't be doing that. Once gloves are dropped, you got to go back to boys. Okay? I don't like this either. It's an ugly way to finish. I think it's pettiness, right? It's classless. But once the gloves are thrown, I'm here for it. You know what I mean? Like, it's a dog-eat-dog world, baby. Not a coach in sight. Nowhere to be found. Now, Florida fan, Florida's fired up, right? We just won. So now it's changed from just being excited to pissed off and excited. It's a deadly combination. I found myself there last night. So I know exactly how they're feeling, because here we go. You're going to start seeing the Gator guys again. They're all kind of clearing out now. No big deal. Look. He's pointing to him. See ya. That way, right? That's the first little initiation there of them kind of taunt. There it is. The Gator chomp. That's what I love to see. The Gator chomp right there. But keep an eye real quick. Right, so take a look right here. This is actually Kingsley. I thought it was Damian George when I first watched it. But it's actually Kingsley here. So he's fired up. He's in the middle of it. He's arguing with somebody here, with one of the staff from Florida Gators. So he starts walking back, right? Minding his own business. Again, I imagine he's still fired up. This young man decides to come over and pull on him. He's got long hair. I don't know if he rips on his collar or his hair or what. But he's pulling on him. Then he pulls on him again. And Kingsley's like, bro, what is happening? Bro, but he ready to eat him. He's like, hey, boy, you better watch yourself. Look, he's like, oh, my bad. Immediately regrets everything he just did there. Again, everyone's fired up, grabbing, doing whatever. But I think it was obviously a little bit of misunderstanding. But again, my favorite part is I was afraid another fight was going to break out after the fact. Because now, look, we got him waving. He's waving. He takes his helmet off right over here. You know he's saying something, right? Everyone's waving. Even some of the staff's waving. Oh, my goodness. It was incredible. They ended up chasing them and they ran up to next to them and were chomping at him. I thought for sure Tennessee was going to go berserk when this happened. I mean, those guys went after them. I didn't hear much Billy talk about it after the fact, but again, you got to put this on Hypo for even just calling the timeout, for allowing this to even to. It was a very petty timeout. I wish they would have kneeled it, and Billy called another timeout just to really put it in their face. But he tried to spoil the celebration. Again, very extremely petty, extremely classless. Take your L, okay? Like the loser that you all are. And Gators by a million, boys. Make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe if you like the video. Thanks.